guys, this is lesson 3 of Ielts vocabulary. Today's topic is bullying. Okay, bullying is when, who can tell me what a bullying is? Who can tell me what a bullying is?
It's a kind of action which most of the time involves in the schools, especially some bully children, and they discriminate other children who were more vulnerable than them. They discriminate them unfairly, and this
totally, I agree with you. This happens especially in schools where where children get in one place and they take advantage or comment on the negative points of one student, or mistakes maybe, or it's maybe their weight or how they look like, or their nationality maybe sometimes, What else?
And also, the type of bullies are physical and verbal.
It can be physical or verbal. It can be just a bullying of verbal bullying, like, hey, you look fat, hey, this. You look really black, or you have something on your face maybe, It's you say, oh, they have this. So it's a bullying, okay? This is verbal bullying. What's a physical bullying? What do you think?
To make someone to do something which they don't want to do.
Things that they don't want to do, Okay? For example, give me your money, They stop you and give me your money. Then they force you to do it. Otherwise, you will get hit or something, So we now know what a bullying is. Let's look at some words that we can use when speaking in part 2 or 3 in Ielts, or writing essays on the topics that these vocabularies may be used for. Okay? Number 1, abuse is as a noun. What is abuse?
It's the act which treating someone with bad
threatening,
treating someone with bad things.
So abuse is threatening, yes. What else?
If someone gives something to you for the good words, you use them for bad effects.
1 second. All right, 1 second. All right. So abuse is when some power is used too much. Okay. For example, any examples? Abuse. Who can give me example for abuse?
When someone uses wrong or harmful something, it is called abuse.
For example, they stopped you, they took your hat and played it, and you say, give me, and they're playing your hat. It's called abuse. Thank you. So abuse is usually physical. And also, this word can be used in other forms. For example, if one government agent or governor or some people with high power wants to use their power for their own benefit instead of for the good, instead of to do their responsibility, they use it for to gain some financial gains. They are abusing their power. Okay, they are abusing their power. So verb, I think I gave the example. To abuse means to use something that's yours, but for unnecessary quantity, unnecessary degree. Okay, so abuse. Don't abuse your friendship. If you think, if I'm friend with Jahangir, but all the time I ask Jahangir, please buy me a Coke, buy me a sandwich, buy me a cheeseburger. Every time I'm abusing it. But if once I am giving him some sandwich, next time he's buying me a hamburger, third time I'm giving Coca-Cola, fourth time it's his turn. We are not abusing. It's a mutual work. But when somebody is taking advantage of someone else, it's called abusing. What is bully? It's a noun, also a verb. Here we talked about bullying. Act of bullying is when somebody forces you to do something that you don't want. So bully also can be a noun. Who is a bully?
Someone who deliberately framing or forcing someone.
Deliberately, they want you to be frightened. Not like, wow. It's like, this is also frightening, but they want you to fear them. Okay? They want you to do things for them. Okay? For their benefit, yes. And they are bully. People who does bullying is called bully. Not bully or bully or something, bully. It's bully. Okay? Bullying. But. What is but?
It is a person.
It's a what?
A person who tells jokes very well.
Person who tells jokes very well. Really?
Directs jokes. Someone who directs jokes.
Directs jokes. Okay, so joker, yeah? Person, it's a person, right? Yeah, person who gives negative comments about people's appearance or all these things are called what? Butt. Okay? If you are laughing at your friends' mistakes or appearance all the time, you are a butt. Coercion, what is coercion? What is coercion?
This is an act which someone doing something for their friends maybe. Which was
It's like abuse, but coercion is like little less aggressive, yeah? Abuse is very aggressive, like they are probably making that person cry. Yeah, bully is making that person, abused person, cry. But coercion, like let's do it. You're trying to indulge them. You're trying to involve somebody. For example, somebody here may not like giving feedback. Huh? So you can coerce them. Yeah, let's do it. If you don't do it, you will do sport. If you don't do it, you are not going to change. Your writing will not change. Your thinking will not change. You will keep on doing the same mistakes that you did last month. You are coercing it. Your actions, your sentences, your statements will be called coercion. You push them to do things. Yeah, but this one is serious. This one can be negative. It can be negative, but it's usually neutral. It's not positive. It's not negative. Neutral. It can be positive. It can be negative. But this one can never be positive.
Only negative.
Thank you. Coerce. We talked about coerce. This is the verb form of the coercion. Yeah. Should teachers coerce you to work on your mistakes?
Yeah.
Of course. Why are you coming here? To become better or to stay in the same level of knowledge that I came here? No, to change yourself, to improve yourself, to speak better than yesterday, to write essays better than yesterday, probably, yeah? To pronounce the words correctly, more correctly than last year, yeah? For example. Alright, how about this one? Dominate. So, what is it?
To control over someone or something.
Yeah, to try to control someone is called dominate, yeah? What else? Can this be used in the positive form? Okay, people who are bullying, they're trying to dominate another person, yeah? They always want to win. They always want to say and tell someone to do this, right? But can you dominate in Ielts? Can you dominate vocabulary? Yes. Maybe you are the best student in this field. So you're dominating vocabulary. Alright? Next one. So why am I giving different examples? Because I don't want you to think that if it's not bullying, you cannot use dominate, right? You can use dominate in other fields too. When you are doing number one, you are being champion, you are winning, you are dominating, right?
Yes.
Domineering. So 1 second before I go to the next one. Actually, this is the same. Dominating can be adjective, dominating. So dominating hobby in our country, not popular hobby, not widespread hobby. I'm saying dominating hobby in our country is football. It's much better. If you cannot use it as a verb form, you can try to use it as an adjective. Yeah, you can use it much more popular, dominating, than verb. Domineering, almost the same. Domineering. In Ielts, who is domineering face of Ielts in Uzbekistan? Who is the domineering face of Ielts? Begzam Rahmed, probably. Yeah. What else? Who else do you know? Okay, for you, yes, maybe domineering. Yeah, in Kokan, maybe yes. Domineering. So domineering means number one, kind of. Yeah. Oh, did you find any other definitions here? What definitions did you guys have? Did you guys read the text before that? Textini o'qiganmidlar men oldin? Raise your hand if you read this text. If you read and listened, thank you. If you haven't, you can still, don't lose your hope. You can still go home and read and listen at the same time, which will, make your listening and reading and of course the vocabulary fly. Okay? Xudo xolasa lug'atlarni oshib ketadi. Reading ham listening ham qilinglar. berib qo'ydim. Yo'q emas, boshqa emas, playt bosolmaymanlar ham, aytsalar ham borib playt bosib beraman. Audiosini eshitinglar, kitobni o'qinglar. Buni o'zi kamlik qiladi, all right? Demak, domineering. What other definitions do we know for domineering?
For example,
To have a strong desire to control something, right? So our teacher has a strong desire to control Ielts world in Kokand, maybe, yeah?
Yes.
Maybe. All right, next one. Extort. So, well, let's go back for 1 second. Domineering. So these people are domineering in their field. They're always fighting. They're never happy. They never say, okay, let's be a good person for one day. Bullies never say that. They always try to dominate. They are domineering people in school. Okay? They're not average. They're domineering. Not from academic perspective, but from physical perspective, from aggression. Extort. What is extort? If I'm extorting, am I doing a good thing?
no.
What is it?
Someone who have extort for their friends maybe, or to gain something.
Yeah.
By asking or
Or
forcing.
coercing someone, right? Hey, if you don't give me a pen, I will tell the teacher.
I'll kill you.
I will kill you. I don't want to make it serious, but you know, bullies never say please. Please give me your ice cream. Yeah, they say, hey, if you don't give me ice cream, I will take it and throw it away, or you know, something like that. They are bullying. So it's not always hitting. It's not always saying bad words like or butting. Yeah, it's also verbal, and it can be extortion. Hey, if you don't do this, you know, I will do this. It's extortion, noun form. Yeah, or I'm extorting. Inferiority complex. If you think you are no less than others, if you think you can be number one student in your school, do you have inferiority complex?
Yes.
No. You're saying you can be number one student. You're saying you are no less than others. You're saying everybody has equal rights. I can be the best student in my school. You don't have inferiority complex. People who say, of course she can do it. She's the best student. Of course Abdul Bari can study better. You know, he came here before me. He has more knowledge. Of course Maftuna can be number one. I can never be Maftuna's level. She's best student. I can never be like her. I have inferiority complex. If I'm saying that, all right? Let's go. So we should all have. No, we should not have inferiority complex. You should try not to have inferiority complex, especially in Ielts, in studying any language or whatever, in skill like playing musical instrument. Imagine if you have an inferiority complex for learning a musical instrument. If you say, I can never learn how to play guitar. If I say that, I can't. I have inferiority complex, but I go to this place.
No.
It's not a good mindset. It's not a good mindset. I don't know if you will learn or not learn, but you are starting by saying, I will never learn it. You understand? I will never be successful in Ielts. Let's study Ielts. This is not good way. Okay? Because you don't believe in yourself. You think you are lower than others. To say other people are stronger than you, smarter than you, it's okay. But if you think I can never be as them, I can never be. I can see the future. It's not my destiny to excel in something, to become better at something. I can never become better. This is bad. This is inferiority complex. Assault. So extortion can be verbal, but how about assault? Is it physical?
No.
It is physical.
Fighting, violent attack to someone.
Yes, assault is like coming with something and hitting. Bullies are not always verbal. Bullying is sometimes hard, sometimes physical. Yeah, they can hit each other. Assault. Browbeat. What is browbeat?
Try someone's force to make someone or something by threatening.
Threatening. Just like what? Coercion maybe, yeah? Extortion maybe? Extorting and browbeating are almost the same. Synonym. Intimidate. Very great word, intimidate. When students study for Ielts, they are intimidated by feedbacks, by vocabulary exercises. By 52 speaking exercises. Looking at another person and talking. Oh, 1,000 sports. They're not intimidated for that. They can do it anytime. Yeah. Instead of doing homework, if you invite them to do some sport, they say, "Ah, we are not intimidated. Let's do it." If they were intimidated, they would never choose sport. They would choose studying. But some people are not intimidated by sport. So you are always intimidated by someone. So when there is a bullying, who is intimidated? Bully or victim? Both. Yeah. Victim is intimidated. Victim. The person who is abused is intimidated. How about because maybe they have inferiority complex, that's why yeah, maybe that's why they're intimidated. Intimidating. Who is intimidating? Bully or victim? Intimidating. Yeah, bully is intimidating, like intimidating. Bear is intimidating. Killer is intimidating. Bully is intimidating. If somebody is beating you, you cannot say, like you're being beaten, and it's, you're intimidated. I'm not intimidated. I am intimidating.
Yeah.
You are intimidated. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Next one, name calling. Raise your hand if you have been name called in your school. It doesn't have to be very bad word. You don't have to mention what name that you got. Yeah. Bad student or blah blah blah. You look like an elephant or something. Yeah. This is called name calling. Have you been name called? Look, I'm using it as a verb. I'm saying, have you been name called? Name called. Laqab qo'shganmi sizlarga? Name called. Yo'qmi? Sizlar hamma yaxshi maktabda o'qigan ekansizlar. Biz lekin mana qora ko'zlar, bechoralar, biz nima qilganmiz? Name called bo'lganmiz. Eslatmang domlar. Name called bo'ladi-da, to'g'rimi? Bu ham nima kirar ekan? Yaxshi muomalaga. Bullyingga kiradi. Keyingisi persecute. Persecute. Hamma tursin bu tomondanglar. Tur. Qatnashganlar o'tiradi. Bul. Persecute. Annoy someone. Yeah. Persecute to annoy someone. If you always like you're a normal student, you're a good student, but there's always one guy coming after you, saying bad words, name calling you, extorting you, always intimidating you, browbeating you, extorting you. So they're always following you. Whenever you go to kitchen, they go to kitchen. You go outside, they go outside. They say, "Oh, look at Nilufar, look at Nilufar, guys, look at Nilufar." I am persecuting her. Okay, always annoying her, always saying bad things. Okay, I'm persecuting her. Okay, please sit down. How about persecution? So that's what I did here is persecution. So unfair treatment. Yes. Have you always been treated positively in your school?
No.
Did you have a persecution a little bit in your school? It may not be serious. Nobody died, nobody were injured, but you didn't like it, right? Nobody likes persecution. You don't say, "Oh, I like it when people say bad things about me." Yeah? No, nobody says that. They hate persecution.
It's negative.
Negative, yes. Victim. We should always try to not to be victim. Thank you. Who said that? Please sit down. Not just in bullying. In the world, you cannot live with the inferiority complex or victim mentality, it's called also. Victim mentality says, "Oh, world is against me. My teacher is against me. That's why he showed my mistake in the class among all these guys. He showed me you didn't do homework. That's why I hate him." If you say something like that, you have a victim mentality. You're saying, "Butun dunyo meni atrofimda aylanadi. The earth revolves around me. And everybody should be positive to me. Nobody should say negative things about me. You know, everybody's against me. Teachers are against me. That's why teacher said my mistake to my face." Maybe he wanted you to improve. Maybe, but I think he hates me. Yeah, that person has victim mentality. Okay, he thinks that everybody's against him. Okay, so it's called victim mentality. Everybody should have victim mentality.
No.
Some people should have.
No.
Have, but try to avoid. People should try to avoid victim mentality, because when you think you are a victim, you don't want to do anything. Qurbonman, vaziyat qurboniman. Nima qilay shunday yaralganman deb yotaversak, hech nima qilgim kelmaydi-da, deyapman. Ieltsda ham, boshqada ham, bullyingda ham victim bo'lib, "Men victimman" demasan, maybe they should do something. What should I do in order not to become victim? What should I do? Maybe I should learn how to fight, or maybe I should call someone, tell someone, police, maybe director of the school.
Not to have inferiority complex.
I should not have inferiority. I should say I'm not less than them. Yes. Thank you. So you should do something. Kecha ham ko'rganmisizlar 10 ta solution so'radim. O'tgan mavzuda. Nimaga shu narsalar muhim? Solutionga ishonch tushadi ballar. Rost gaplashib o'tirganmiz-ku bu mavzuga. Writingda, speakingda tushmaydilarchi menga? Aniq shu. O'ylashga majbur qiladi. Agar shuni oldin bir marta boshqalar bilan gaplashgan bo'lsangiz, storylarni o'qisin, tekstlarni o'qisin, ertaga ham solution. Ancha narsa qoladi. Imtihon kuni oppoq qog'oz bilan kirmanglar-da. Nafaqat bu lug'atlar bilasizlar, balki aniq joyda ishlatilganini ham ko'rgansizlar. Solution'ni ham bir 10 tasini ko'rgansizlar. 10 tasini bittasi qolmaydi deb kim garantiya beradi bu yerdan hozir? O'ylab ham qilib o'tirmaymiz. We don't have to even think about it because we have already seen it in the text, listen to the text, use it in the with the teacher. What is a verbally? What's verbalize? Can I see the word?
Related to the word, illustrating something by word.
Verbal, no e. Yeah, hayron bo'lyapman-da shunga. O'ylanib turdim. Verbal means
Expressing something by
Yeah.
the help of words.
so verbal. Which one doesn't make you bleed? Physical bullying, verbal bullying.
Verbal.
Which bullying, which type of bullying doesn't, let's say, cut your hand? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Please sit down. Taunting. Do you enjoy taunting?
No.
Do you enjoy being taunted? So these are different things. Taunt can be verb or noun, but here it's given as a noun. But so when people name call us, this is called. This is taunt, not taunt. It's taunt. Taunt. Yeah. We are students who don't like being taunted or taunting. Yeah. Some people, however, bullies like taunting others. Huh? Upset, make someone upset. They enjoy it. Yes. Target. When I am victim, I am.
I have no target.
You have not.
Or I am target of bullies. Maybe. I am a victim. I am a target. Usually this happens. If you always cry when bullies hit you, next time bullies will not say, "Hey, let's not stop, extorting. Let's go to the next one." They will come to you again. Why? You are their permanent customer. Yeah, you're a target now. Every time, because every time you cry, they take a picture of you. It's a good topic for them. They come to you again and again and again because you are their target, right? Tail. What is tail? It's a tail, animal's tail, yeah?
No, the tail is story.
Story. What kind of story is a tale?
To tell someone something about something if they done wrong.
Yeah, if somebody does bullying to you,
There are mistakes of somebody in front of the other people. Authorities.
also there's such a word, tattletale. Tattletale means also the same thing. If somebody hits you or if somebody says, "Hey, don't say this secret to others. I have one secret for you. Don't tell anyone, okay?" And you say, "Okay, no problem. I will not tell you." But after they say, "Hey, did you hear about Jahangir?" You are tattletaling. But tattletaling or tailing is not always negative. If you see someone being bullied, should you tattletale or should you tail? Yes, you should tail. Why? You're stopping next bullying. Maybe it's a verbal bullying. You stopped it from becoming physical. Thank you. So tailing is not always negative. If you are stopping crime in the future, you're probably doing good thing. Yes? Strategy.
A detailed plan which is put to achieve particular purpose.
Yeah. So if you have a particular purpose and you have a plan how to get it, it's called strategy. Yes. So why do you think we need this word in this topic?
In order to avoid.
Yes. Bullying cannot be done by one thing only, like this, as a snap of a button. Yeah. It needs some kind of planning. You need to maybe punish those bullies, but also give those victims some chance to redeem themselves, to save their respect, right? Yeah. What else? So you need strategy. You cannot stop bullying in one action. You need plan, long plan, strategy. You need to know who your target is, what you're going to do to stop these, Should you work with the tailing, yeah? Okay, so bully, we know this. The person who does bullying is called bully, yeah? Physical bullying is not good. Verbal is also not good. But which is more serious? Probably bullying. But this one doesn't make you bleed, but it creates psychological barriers in your mind. It's also serious. Okay? Maybe you will have inferiority complex because of that, yeah? Because you always said, oh, you're a bad person. You will never achieve something. You will never enter university. You will never become a better person.
It makes to believe it.
Yeah, you start to believe it, yeah? Receiving end. What is receiving end? If I am bully and I am bullying Jahangir, who is at the receiving end? Jahangir is at the receiving end. I am hitting him with the marker, let's say, and Jahangir is receiving end. Okay? Victim is receiving end.
Receiving some protections.
Yeah, receiving some physical abuse. So, why do I need this? Why do I need this word? Why do you think we need this word? Yeah, let's go. Why do we need this word? Receiving end in this topic. So, if you want to have a strategy to fight this problem, you need to know where to put all of your efforts to. Should you start with the receiving end, with the victims, yeah? Those people who suffered from bullies, or maybe you should just punish the bullies, maybe talk to bullies. What's your problem? Why are you always fighting other students? Yeah, why do you do that? Maybe that bullies are bullied in their house. You need to know where you should concentrate your approach, okay? Where you should start working, receiving end or sending end or starting end, okay? You should know where to start your problem, because they will not say, hey, what is bullying? They will not say this question. They will say, how can we stop bullying? What are the primary cause of increased bullying instances in our today's society? You will say, I don't know what the bullying is. You should say, you should start first working with the receiving end. Now that's, you just show the examiner that you are familiar with the topic. Not just the topic, but you have probably read something about it, listened to it maybe. Umid qilamiz. Eshitgandursiz. So'zlarni to'g'ri talaffuz ham shartmi? Albatta, shuncha grammatika lug'at shuncha mehnat qilib, shuncha sochlarni to'kilsa-ku, domla birorta so'zni to'g'ri aytmadim, to'g'risini o'ylayapsiz, nima kerak bor? Foydasi yo'q. Hali, o'shani aytayman, bittasini qildim, bittasini qilmadim. Nima qilgan endi? Ikkalasini ham qilgan. Lug'atdan, grammatika ham, pronunciation ham. Menimcha zo'r bo'ldi, tushuniladigan umiddaman. Tekstni ham o'qisalaring, men sizlarga hurmatli YouTube'dagilar kitobini ham tashlab beraman. Astoydil so'rasalaring, Telegramda Kuchukchi 5+ akkauntidaman. Qo'qon yoki Qo'qon atrofidagi IELTS o'qimoqchi bo'lgan kishilarga esa taklif qilamiz Intellect akkauntga 10 yildan kam bo'lmagan tajribaga ega bo'lgan, IELTS TOEFL sertifikatlariga ega bo'lgan. Undan tashqari IDPda demak maxsus IELTS training kurslarida o'qigan o'qituvchilar qo'lida o'qing. Biz sizni o'qishingizni yosh bolalarga topshirib qo'ymaymiz. Ko'rishguncha xayr.